Elementary Chinese Reader 3. Let us read Lesson 47, Part 2, Grammar. Notes: 这呼酒者够一个人喝。This pot of wine is sufficient for only one person to drink. 够表示熟可以满足需要。Go displays number or that can meet the needs. Go standalone can be used as a predicate as in the following examples. Let us read the following example. 你带的钱够吗？我这儿还有。Do you have sufficient money? I still have some here. 我这儿还有。Let us read the next example. 时间不够了，咱们赶快走吧。时间 is time. 不够了 not sufficient. We are running out of time. 时间不够了，咱们赶快走吧。Let's quickly go. In these sentences, go has not taken an object. However, go can also take an object to indicate what needs to be sufficient. Let us read the following examples. 我常常觉得时间不够用。常常 is often. 觉得 is to feel. 时间 time. 不够 not sufficient. 用 to use or to work productively. So I often feel that there is not enough time to use. Let us read another example. 药只够吃一次了，下午你应该去医院看病。The medicine is sufficient only for one time. You should go to the hospital in the evening for a consultation. Here, go has taken a verb 吃 to eat. Go 吃 to eat, sufficient to eat one time. Let us read the next example. 这些书够你看一个星期吗？ Are these books enough for you to read in a week? Here, 够 has taken the verb 看. Here it means to read. 够你看一个星期吗? To read in a week. Go can also used to indicate a certain proficiency level in certain items, as in the following examples. Let us read the following example. 我现在还不够工程师的水平。不够 not sufficient. 工程师 engineer. 水平 level. I still don't have the sufficient skills sufficient for an engineer, or in simple words, I'm not an engineer yet. 那条路够不够宽？汽车开得过去吗？ Is that road wide enough? Can the car pass through? 够不够宽？宽 is wide. So is it sufficiently wide? Moving on to the second grammar point. 到底给谁喝呢? In English, 到底 can be translated as after all, which is only for interrogative sentence. So like in this sentence, after all, give it to drink to whom? And in declarative sentence, it has the same meaning as chongyu or finally. So tauti has two meanings. For interrogative sentence, it is after all. After all, who would drink the wine in the pot? And in a declarative sentence, it has a meaning of chongyu or finally. Let us read the following examples to understand tauti better. 你到底去不去旅行? Are you after all going to travel or not? Or simply it can be said as, are you going to travel or not? 你到底去不去旅行? 昨天那场球赛到底谁赢了？我们赢了。After all, who won The ball came yesterday. We won. 我们赢了. 赢 is to win. 我们赢了. We won. 虽然用了不少时间查字典，我到底把那本长语故事看完了. Although it took a lot of time to look up the dictionary, after all, I finally, this is a declarative sentence, it is not a question. So this gives a sense of Chongyu or finally. Although it took a lot of time to look up the dictionary, I finally finished reading the idiomatic story. Moving on to the third grammar point, 半天决定不了 cannot decide for a long time. Here le is acting as a potential complement to denote can or a possibility. Let us read some more examples. 明天早上6点钟你来得了，来不了. Tomorrow at 6 in the morning, can you come or not, or will you be able to come at 6 in the morning tomorrow? 他能力很强，这些事情他怎么会办不了呢? His ability is very strong or he is very capable. Why can't he do these things? Here le is used as an end to complete something. He is very capable. Why can't he, or why was he not able to do this? 这汽瓶汽水他一个人喝不了. She can't drink these bottles of soda alone or by herself. 不了, not complete or not finish, cannot finish these bottles of soda. 瓶汽水一个人 alone, she alone cannot drink this bottle of soda. 我一个人暑假看不了这么多书. I can't read so many books in one summer vacation. 一个暑假 is summer vacations, one summer vacation. 不了 cannot. So many books read. So I cannot read these books in one summer vacation. Moving on to the fourth grammar point, usage of same interrogative pronoun to refer to the same person or the same situation as is done in the following example. 谁先画完这壶酒，就给谁. The jug of wine will be given to whoever finished drawing first. 画完 to finish drawing. 壶酒 pot of wine. 就给谁 to him, to whom. So this pot of wine would be given to the one who would finish drawing first. So here the usage of she is used twice in the same person referring to the same situation. Let us take some more examples. 谁想好了，谁回答我的问题? Who has thought about it? Who would answer my question? 谁想好了，谁回答我的问题? 他什么时候来，我们就什么时候讨论. When he will come, we will discuss about it. 什么时候 and 什么时候. Whenever he come, we will discuss about it. 谁的意见正确，大家就同意他的意见. Whoever has the right opinion, everyone agrees with him. 谁 and again 谁. In this case, the second she is replaced by a personal pronoun, tha. Whoever has the right opinion, everyone agrees with him. 哪儿的困难最多，就应该到哪儿去. Wherever the difficulties are the most, that's where you should go. 困难最多, difficulties are most, 就应该到哪儿去 should go there. Moving on to the fifth grammar point, 在地上画起来, draw upon the ground. An extended usage of 起来 used after verb to show beginning and continuation. Let us read some more examples. 听了他的话，大家都笑起来。After hearing his words, everybody laughed. 天气慢慢地暖和起来. The weather is slowly warming up. If the verb takes an object, object is to be put between chi and lai, as in the following examples. 代表团走进礼堂来了，大家立刻出起将来. The delegation came into the auditorium and everybody immediately applauded. So here chung is the verb that has to be put between chi and lai. 代表团走进礼堂来了，大家立刻鼓起掌来。听到这个好消息，他们都高兴地跳起舞来。They all danced with joy when they heard the good news. Here, dance is the verb that has to be put between chi and lai. 跳起舞来. They all danced for joy, in joy, when they heard the good news. Moving on to the sixth grammar point, 你们活得多慢呢? Here, na is a sound change of a, and this is often pronounced in different ways due to final or ending expressions, as in the following examples. Let us read the following examples. 你一定要注意身体呀. You must pay attention to your body or to your health. 运动场上真热闹啊. It is so lively on the sports field. 下过雪以后，颐和园里多好看啊. How beautiful is the summer palace after it snows or after snowfall. Moving on to the seventh grammar point. In some sentences with verb or adjective predicate, predicate is the construction shruda to explain the subject, as has been done in the following examples. Let us read the following examples. 这没有脚的. The snake does not have feet. 他们提的问题是一定能解决的. The problem they raised can definitely be solved. 这篇文章不很深，你是可以看懂的. This article is not very deep. You can read and understand it. 我发你这本小说是十分困难的. It is very difficult for me to translate this novel. The negative form of such sentence is made by putting pu before the sh, the construction. Let us read some examples. 我是不赞成那种意见的. I don't agree with that opinion. 意见 is an opinion. 我是不赞成那种意见的. 没有人骑自行车是不会走的. If no one rides, the bicycle will not go. Moving on to the eighth grammar point, the verb xiang. Let us read the following sentence from the text. 可是苗长得不像它想的那么快. But the seedlings are not growing as fast as were expected or as he was expecting. The verb xiang can function as a predicate by itself and can also be used in construction of xiang shama shama yang, or xiang shama shama nama, or chama as well. Let us read some more examples. 他长得很像他父亲. He looks like, or he grew up like his father. 我喜欢像海水一样的蓝颜色. I like blue color like that of sea water. 弟弟长得像他哥哥那么高了. Younger brother is all as tall as his elder brother. Moving on to the ninth grammar point. 哪知道 means beyond one's expectation or something which was not expected. Who knew? or it can also be said 谁知道 who knew. Let us read some examples from the text. 哪知道田里的苗都死了 Who expected that all the seedlings in the field were dead? 我想他可能还没起床，哪知道他已经起床半个多小时了。I thought he may not have woken up yet, but who knew that he was up or he was awake for about half an hour already? 已经下了2天雨了，我想今天大概要晴了。哪知道从早上到晚上又下了1天。It has already been raining for 2 days. I thought it would be sunny today, but who knew it would be another day of rain from morning till evening. Moving on to the synonym study, there are two synonyms or same words, which is Kung Fu and Shijian. Both Kung Fu and Shijian indicate a period of time. Let us look at some examples. 他们3个人2天的功夫 or 时间就把房子盖好了。They 3 people or those 3 people in 2 days time build the house. 以后有功夫 or 时间到我家来玩吧。Again, when you have time, come to my house to play. Let us now look at some of the examples or some of the differences between Kung Fu and Shijian. Let us read the following examples and see the difference between Kung Fu and Shijian. 考试的时候，你用了多少时间回答问题？ During the exam, how much time did you spend or did you take to answer the question? 他睡了多长时间？他睡的时间不长，打算半个多小时。The time he slept is not too much, about half an hour. 你等了他多大功夫？ How long you have to wait for him? 我等的功夫不大，只等了一会儿。The time I waited for him is not long, only waited for a while. So, if we ask a question which is about a period of time, a short period of time, for example, we say 多长 or 多少, then the answer is in 时间 or it is to be followed by 时间. But if it is used, the question is asked as 多大, then it should be 功夫. Secondly, Kung Fu indicate only a period of time, while Shijian can indicate either a period of time or a specific point in time. Let us read the following example to understand this. 现在的时间是2点半. Right now, the time is 2:30. So only Shijian can be used when we are mentioning a point of time, not Kung Fu. Similarly, Shijian can also mean any time of the day or time in the day, but Kung Fu does not denote a time within a day. Let us read the following example. 时间不早了，我们赶快出发吧. It's getting late. We must quickly leave. So this is a time of day. It is early. The time is not. It's not early. It's getting late. So we cannot use Kung Fu here, but we can use 时间. Finally, Kung Fu can indicate time when something happened. However, 时间 cannot be used in that sense. Let us read the following example to understand this difference. 我吃饭的功夫，他已经把要用的东西准备好了。While I was eating, he had already prepared the things that were to be used. So we can use Kung Fu here, but something was happening when somebody was eating. These things were prepared, but we cannot use Shijian in this case. This was the example. This was the grammar of lesson 47.